Hey, 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 la da da da, everybody. Mabuhay, bitches, mabuhay. Hola, ¿cómo están? ¿Cómo están? Just wanted to come in a little bit. I'm sitting here getting ready to leave for the weekend for 2 days, just 2 days. We're going to be heading over to a province or an area. They give me some ideas. I think it's a province. I'll find out what it is. I'll find out what it is. I think it's a province or just another island or an area near an island or something and whatnot. You know how it is. I'll figure it out, and then I'll let you guys know. You guys will see the videos. I'll go live there as well. I will tell you one thing, man. One thing that I learned uh, is there is an abundance amount to do while you're in the Philippines. There's absolutely no reason why you should be a miserable person in the fucking Philippines or any country that you go to. You got freaking flying circus in the house. Guys, don't forget to thumb it up or thumb it down. You like me, you like me, you hate me, you hate me. Just let it be known. Let it be known. Be proud. You know, be proud of not liking me. Be proud if you like me. Okay, well, we'll leave it at that. Um, but yeah, flying circus. Anybody that's out there listening, freaking, I went yesterday. Well, let me first say that today's a shitty day. It's hot, but it's going to rain, and then it rained a little bit, and it's going to rain again. Uh, and I kept telling Maria, I kept saying, "Hey, Maria, it's going to rain." She's like, "It's not going to rain. You don't know what you're talking about." Yeah, and then all of a sudden, I said, "Maria, open the fucking door. Open the goddamn door, Maria." She's like, "No, no, I don't need the door. The door." And I said, "Open the damn door." I said, she goes, "Oh, it's not going to rain." I open the door and it's raining. So she's like, "I told you it's going to rain." I said, "You little shitbag." Um, it's so funny the way we talk to each other. I'm teaching her, and I shouldn't do that, but I'm teaching her. She already knows how to swear. So I'm teaching her when to say them. Because it's so funny how Filipinos would, well, anybody with an accent, anybody that cannot really doesn't know how to pronounce certain things. Uh, I've been teaching her. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, the relatives are complaining about the rate. Let me tell you, flying circus. It is no joke, man. And I'm gonna put up a video. I'm gonna upload a video because you just reminded me. It's a funny video because of how I made it. But me, Maria, and her son were at her house, right? And I had just gotten back from let's just say a date. It doesn't matter if it's male, female, or bayut or a lady boy. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I just got back, and all of a sudden I said, "Do you hear that, Maria?" And she goes, "What?" I said, you don't hear that wind?" Circus. It took 30 seconds for that wind to roll in, and like 3 minutes later, everything was fine. But I'll upload the video. It'll be a short. Wait till you see this. It literally started tearing shit apart, like blowing shit in our balcony. I mean, not just not where we were at. The whole area was fucking torn. Like you know what it felt like? Like a tornado just came through, like walking, like just breezing through, and it lasted like a minute and a half, and it took us but you'll see. I'll let you, I'll let you be the judge on what it is. I'll let you be the judge. What you think what you think it's called. But yeah, no, it's no joke, man. It's been kind of like the weather's been very unpredictable for the most part. Where I am now, it's warm. It's warm. I had no idea Big E was freaking in Boracay. I had no freaking idea he was in fucking Boracay. But again, that's neither here nor there. I was just shocked. I would have actually planned to go there before I had gone here where I'm at. So yeah, me and Maria, we took a ride yesterday. She had just come back after a couple of days because I had a friend here and she had gone to see her family. So Maria went to go see her family. And then she got back and she had to come and take the ferry and then come back. And then she came here and I said, "Hey, you know what I'm in the mood for? I need to go pick up a few things." We didn't buy baby wipes. I had my own, and I like baby wipes in the bathroom. And I like to put like alcohol, like with aloe and a little bit, disinfecting. And I like the lavender one, and I know where they sell it. So I went out and I said, "You know what? And I want those 25 pesos, 20 peso fucking pieces of chicken." So I said, "Let me just go over there and pick some up." She goes, "I'll go with you." At first, she's like, "I don't want to go. I don't feel good. My back hurts." And I said, I have an idea. Since your back hurts and she goes, yeah, my shoulders have been hurting. I've been because she's been doing a lot, like with helping her family. Of course, when she goes to her see her mother and father, she's helping them. Laundry, moving things, helping her sister with with the little business that she has. And I mean, they like I said, she makes her own way. She makes her own pretty much all the way across. Helps her family, and makes her own money. So she's out there and she come back. She goes, I'm so sore. And I said, okay. So what I did was I said, let's go to the store. We went to the store and there's these massage points in certain areas and they have blind massage people, like masseuses, a masseuse. And, they are certified. They have, certification. Each one carries his own certification, has a name tag, of what, how long he's been doing it. For what I can see, I can't say that all of them do this because I didn't see some of them over in Cebu. But um, so these blind massage therapy people were there, and I said, "Hey, I've been having an issue with my right sciatic nerve. Nothing crazy right now. Nothing crazy, but it just bothers me at times." So she goes, "If you get one, I'll get one." And I said, "Well, it's this wasn't supposed to be for me." So she goes, "Well, why don't we both do it? It's empty." And I said, "Okay." The moment we sat down, four more people came, like literally four. And I'll upload a video of that as well. Because it was the best experience. My back started feeling better, but she, in the process of talking over there, she was all in heaven. They did the front, the back, they did her whole upper body. I only wanted my shoulders and my back, so that's all they did. Uh, she did everything. From the waist up, shoulders, arms, back, lower back. I just did upper shoulders in the rear and lower, the whole back. She we come back to the house, we come back to the rental, and I gave her a pain medication, and I took one, and everything was great. Everything was great. She goes, why do I need this? And I said, Maria, I don't know if you know much about massages. I don't know a whole hell of a lot. I can tell you that tomorrow your body, well, it's doing it now, but you're not going to, your body's going to release a lot of toxin from from your body because of the massage. And tomorrow you're gonna be fucking sore. She goes, oh no, it's okay, Nico. I do this all the time. But uh I said, okay, if you don't, but can you take the pill anyway? It's only 800 milligrams. It's not gonna hurt you. It's just gonna make you feel a little comfortable. Um she goes, okay, I take it. So this morning, it was like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, nine. And she goes, Nico, I'm something's wrong. And I said, no, at first I brushed her off. I said, oh, something's wrong now. Because the way she said it, we usually, like, I do it all the time. I mess around with her. I'll say, hey, something's wrong. She says, what? I said, I had to look at your freaking face, just jokingly. She goes, Nico, my shoulders really, really hurt. And in my chest, I said, does it feel like you were working out? She goes, yeah. And I said, I told you, you don't feel the effect of the massage when it's done right. The massage, because most of the people, they go here in the Philippines, not all, most, they use this thing called a hilot. A hilot is just a person that just walks around, uh, and not walk around. You can call them or they'll come to your house and they just give you a simple massage for a couple of pesos. So I told her these people are not freaking, these blind masseuses are not freaking helots. And I hope I'm saying it right, helot or helots, helot. And I told her, it's not what you think. You are going to feel it today. My back feels like this guy just kept punching me in the back. He wasn't taking it easy on me. So now I had to give her another one, and she's laying on the couch right now, and she's like, it hurts. I said, it doesn't hurt, it's sore. He moved a lot of muscles, Maria. He was not fucking. This guy tore up Maria. Like, he wasn't playing games with her. He really worked her up pretty well, which is a good thing. And it was only a half hour. Excuse me. It was a half hour to an hour. So the next one on next week, I'll do it again, and I'll do an hour. I might even just do a half hour, 45 minutes. I don't know. It just felt really good. Uh, and it made my sciatic feel really good. And I keep always moving. I do the stretching, but sometimes it's good. That guy and the other guy gave us a deep, tissue massage, like a massage. Luckily, I only did my back. He would have had me all tore up from, if he did the front and the shoulders. Hell, shit. So now she's laying down and she's took the pain medication. I said you should have taken it earlier because it takes about an hour and a half to hit the system. It usually hits the system 45 minutes, but it doesn't really hit you anything else until later. It takes a little bit more time. And I told her you're supposed to take it 6 to 8 hours. So that means in 6 hours, take it because it takes about 2 hours to get in your system, an hour and a half, an hour. So it was the best thing that I did was actually get that massage. It was really, really good. I'm telling you. And uh, I wanted to talk about something else that's just really been on my mind. I've been on some forums of people really enjoying the moments, at a certain age in your life, and it happened to be they were talking not just about that subject, but it was that subject that was talked about at the moment. I had a few minutes when I came in. A few minutes later, they were touching on uh, when you retire from the United States and when you go to other countries. Do you take advantage of the moments? Do you take advantage of getting yourself checked if the healthcare is really good and it's more beneficial, more economical? Do you enjoy yourself? Do you work on your mental health? Do you work on just everything? And most of the people that were talking actually said, "Why would I be wasting my time on anything but something positive?" And they all say they come to these podcasts just to fill get a fill of real people and enjoying, like, them enjoying themselves. There's a lot of people from Panama in there, from Costa Rica. There was people from the UK, from Australia. There's people from Switzerland. There was people in there from what is it, London. And I happened to talk to a few of the people on the chat forum, and they're like, "Where are you from?" And I said, "Well, I am here in the Philippines, and I live in Florida." And they're like, "How do you like Florida?" And I said, "I mean, I like it here in the Philly." "Oh, are you retired?" I said, "Well, I am retired, but not here in the Philippines." And he says, "Yeah, I heard a lot about what's going on over there." And I thought they were talking about the typhoons. And I said, "Yeah, the typhoons are pretty bad over here." I was like, "No, the foreigners, like, they're all going over there. They're all getting in trouble." Uh, I don't know how these people go to these countries and this is what they call retirement. They're just doing stupid things for clickbait. They're just living a shitty fucking life. And I said, "Isn't it like that everywhere?" They're like, "No. No, no. People that really are retired, they don't have the time for all the toxicity and all the, like, loss of, and like of moments and energy. This is stuff that you're not going to get back. Like, if you spend all your years just doing stupid things, you worked most." He goes, "I worked 35 years out of my life, and me, I'm 50, so I worked about 30, a little over 30 years of my life, and it just opened up my eyes to so many fucking things. It really did. These are fucking normal, not perfect. They were just what we consider normal people." And he's like, "Yeah, I got divorced. I ended up meeting a young lady. I'm 48." I think he said he was 48. And he goes, "My wife," and the young lady at the time was 27. We're now married and we travel together. And I retired early because I had a business and I'm not rich." And he goes, "But I spend more." He goes, "I come to these podcasts to talk to people to get different ideas of what to do." And I couldn't believe in less than 20, 30 minutes, I say 30 minutes just to be on the long end of it, the amount that you learn when you really take the time to, like, listen to what other people are doing. Because then what you think that what you're going through is a shitty fucking moment. "Oh, look at all that." And they make you realize that you're in a pretty good path. Like, I'm really good right now where I'm at, in like in my point where I'm standing and what I'm doing and enjoying. uh, I'm really happy. Like, I mean, am I extremely? I can't say like I'm like woo, but I'm sure in hell ain't fucking miserable. So I'm thankful. I'm really thankful for positive people that I talk to and the things that I see to humble me, and make me realize that there is so much more to enjoy. And the more I'm here, and I talked to Big E the other day, and Big E has it's just God bless him, really, seriously. It's the things that he sees in me that I don't see. And it's always good to have people. He sees the negative too. He's not just, saying, "Oh, Nico, you're so," no, I'm far from fucking. We both talk, and it was just a genuine observation. Uh I had talked to Tim. I talked to freaking Flying Circus, and they're very honest. And guys, I want to say thank you publicly for all those that have come in and have really talked to me outside of YouTube, because social media can be very toxifying, and it could fucking ruin you. It really could ruin you. And and I refuse to let it ruin me. To each their own, seriously. But thank you guys, thank you. And for those that I didn't name, it's not because I didn't want to name you. It's because, like, I talked to Civil Boss Man when I got here in October, and he always gives me like really good feedbacks. Um, and I gotta thank myself for fucking like freaking like one of the like what is it, Snoop Doggy Dog. He says, I want to thank God, I want to thank my mama, I want to thank the barangay, I want to thank hey, Jesus. He goes, and finally I want to thank myself. And I'll tell you why. Because we don't know how long we have. When I got that massage, it was so fucking good. I'm like, why has it taken me so long? When I got the facial, which I'm probably going to get another one soon, it's the moments, man. I sit down sometimes, and I was talking to Maria. When was it? Last night. We actually sat down for like 10 minutes. She's always doing her thing, and with family, friends, and with me. And I sat down and I said, thank you, Maria, dropping a deuce. No, you don't ruin anything, man. No, no. And I said thank you to her. And she goes, why are you thanking me? I said, you could have turned out to be a really shitty fucking person. And I'm very grateful to have this opportunity, to have the friendship that me and you have, because uh, most of the ones that have a so-called relationship, friendship like this, are pretty much already broke, or they're about to be broke. And their friendships are built on what they can buy in order to have that kind of friendship. And me, the most I buy that woman is fucking rice. Most that I fucking buy that woman is fucking rice. You know? Um, hey, Chubba Wubba, do you clean your ass with baby wipes? Inquiring minds want to know, or is it only me that wipes my ass with good fucking baby wipes? Fucking lavender smelling, fucking aloe carrying fucking baby wipes. Let me know. Let us all know, Chubba Wubba. Does Chubba Wubba or Flying Circus wipe with I have a oh damn, this motherfucker came out of left field. No, no, hey, listen, I ain't got that kind of fucking money, Chopper Wobble. No, I'm sorry. I'll stick with my baby wipes. But you know what? If I would have saved all the money for the fucking baby wipes that I buy, I probably could afford a fucking bidet. But I have wipes in my glove box for no, yeah, I see. Well, okay, all right. So he's 75% bidet and 25% of baby wipes. Mm. I gotta tell you, man, I'm gonna hate eventually to leave here. I have to eventually go. I don't want to, but I didn't come here planning to stay like years with a bunch of S's. I came to stay maybe a year, and and just and see if I like it. Nothing worse than finger break. Oh, bro, I have had to resort to a sock when Uh, listen, you're the only one weird enough to do that, and I seen you create your baby wipes with after. Let me tell you something. Big E is not fucking around. He would see me in the room. He's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I got cologne. I got cologne. Like, I buy a cheap cologne. Well, I didn't have to buy it here. I bought I have two bottles in. I bought them in Florida, and I brought them with me. So I take like a little quarter, a little tablespoon, like a tablespoon, no, two large tablespoons of of um of alcohol with aloe, and I put it inside the baby wipe, and then I put 6 or 7, maybe 8, depending on how strong the cologne is, inside. So I spray. So while you're wiping your ass, right? It smells good and it disinfects because I put alcohol in there with the aloe. Of course, it doesn't get abrasive. It doesn't dry your asshole because of the aloe. Hey, if people want to talk about, it's not as exciting as French kissing, but it is exciting to know that your ass is clean. Nico, only guy who claims his ass smells like root. Actually, I have two knockoffs. Listen to this. I have a knockoff version of Dolce and Gabbana. It's a knockoff, and I have a knockoff version of Blue, the fucking expensive cologne. They're knockoffs, and those are the ones that I spray in the fucking baby wipes with the alcohol. Fucking Chubba Wubba. The only motherfucker Nico's the only one that his ass smells like root. Hey, listen, I was trying to find that cheap. Hey, who has ever used that cologne? Cuba. Who remembers the name fucking Cuba cologne? That is probably one of the best old men cologne, but that shit, even women are like, that shit smells good. So, spoken with a list, French kissing. Hold on. I got to read the whole thing on this side. It says, is he show? Okay, we're gonna show that one. Show this one. French kissing. Yeah. Who? Listen. Any man that says that or any man that if I've ever heard a man saying, uh, "Oh, French kissing and all the germs," but yeah, you eating pussy that belongs to somebody else. Supposedly, right? Supposedly. Let me tell you something. This person ain't getting none. This person ain't getting excited because it doesn't work. And when you're complaining, oh, it's so disgusting. Listen, so is in pussy when you're eating it. You don't know where the pussy's been, but you like it when people suck, like they suck your dick, right? The women come up to you, suck your dick, right? You like that? You care about the germs that are on your cock? No, So it's all for that. It's all clickbait, man. It's all like, look, I think it's all for attention. Funny frail cries about French kissing, still hangs out at the glory hole. That's exactly my point, Chubba Wubba. Nobody's complaining about the muff diving these guys do because all the germs are so clean in the hole. All right, come on. I felt bad for Gilly when I heard that. Let me tell you something. At first, I did. I felt bad in the beginning. I don't feel sorry anymore, not for any of them. And I'll tell you why. Misery loves company. And even if I wanted, as a Filipino, if I wanted to provide better for my family, and this is the best way to do it, is wait till this cocksucker dies, so I can have. Because again, no motherfucking foreigner owns land in the Philippines. They may rent or lease the land. I mean, lease it, but what's on it belongs to you. So you can't take it with you. You can't. It's going to die. It's going to leave, and that's fine. But I don't think the payout is worth it. Because there's no way you're going to sit there and tell me that all these women are fucking happy with half the cocks that they're with. You see what I'm saying? Like, they're all fucking miserable for the most part, to deal with shit like that. But I guess the price is worth it for some, That's just me, you know? To me, no. It's not worth it. But listen, people find arrangements in every possible way, you know? And I'll tell you, I'm gonna go fucking get a massage every Wednesday to switch back up. I gotta. If you guys haven't had it, listen. If you're in the Philippines, take advantage. I know Flying Circus. He was. I think he was here maybe 2 weeks. Again, I didn't ask him when he got. Like I know when he got here. I didn't ask him how long he was going to be here before he left. I think he was here a couple of weeks, and he went twice to a massage. He actually recommended. Him and his wife went to this massage place, so he recommended something for me and Maria, but me and Maria couldn't go. So I went with the other chick that I know, and we had a really good time. But it wasn't like this one. This guy looked like he was about ready to pull out fucking, Tai Chi fucking moves. This guy was fucking up Maria, and all I kept saying was, "You can rub her a little harder because I can't rub her like that. I can't rub that woman like that. I'm a gentle giant, man. I am so gentle. I'm so sweet and kind. Got it. I sit back and I fucking laugh with everything, man. I was like, the things that me and this girl fucking go through, and uh, and we were talking, me and her were talking about the other chick, and she's like, do you have fun like this with the other chick? I said, it's a different kind of fun. When I go out with the other girls, it's a different kind of fun. It's not that they all are very special and freaking awesome in their own way. But Maria has gained my trust. And everyone's going to say, Nico, you seem to speak a lot about other females. And let me tell you something. This woman has built in years has built her trust, and she knows that if she ever breaks that trust, I will just be gentle. I'll be kind. I'll be respectful. I will say goodbye and I will leave. I will leave. I will never talk to her again. Trust to me is very important. I am not bitter. I won't be angry. I'm not fucking that person that says I'm going to hold a grudge. I don't do that. Some orange guy broke Philippine. Hold on. Did you? I believe so. I believe there is. Yes, the orange guy. I hear a lot about that guy. I don't know, man. Um, and she knows. Look, I tell her this is not a threat. I would never break the trust between us. Trust is hard to fucking earn, and it's hard to get back after it's broken. So I don't mess with it. I'm at an age that I'm not here to fucking play games. And she's earned it, man. And there was one time that me and her had a disagreement, and it happened in 2023. And we had a disagreement. I reached out to Flying Circus, and he gave me some advice, like seriously, some good advice. I gave him the rundown, and he's just like, "Listen, Nico, this is what happens." And I don't portray to pretend just because I'm fucking a Filipina, hanging out with a Filipina. I have friends that are great friends that are Filipino. I'm not Filipino. It doesn't fucking matter. Some of these guys have been with women, fucking Filipino women for 20 years and still don't understand a fucking thing because one, they don't care to understand or try to understand, or two, they don't care to understand. They just if they want a fucking trophy case on their arm. That's it. Buy them what they want, give them what they want, and that's built. That's where the friendship was built, and the marriage is built because you're eventually gonna die and leave the woman everything because in your eyes she earned it. No, she's earned a good friendship. I respect her. I People say howdy. Listen, what I do online is not what I do in person. Okay, I fuck around. Yeah. Do I have female friends? Yeah. Do I have? But one thing that I can tell you is that if she felt 1 inch, one fucking nerve that I would disrespect her, Maria is fucking strong. She would be like, Nico, I don't want to be around you anymore. She has left friends, even family members, believe it or not, being Filipina, to leave family members is like an omen. She has left friends and family that she's like, no, they this is what they do, and it's not me. So I gotta tell you, man, we were talking and we just had a great conversation. And and I learned every time I talk to her, I learn. And she's like, be careful with this, be careful with that. She was like, Nico, I feel so good with this massage. I said, and the massage was 150 pesos for a fucking half hour and 300 pesos for an hour. And I still gave the guy 300. So it was 600 altogether. You're gonna have the Fina gallery saying, "Why didn't you just stay the hour?" Because I didn't want to stay the fucking hour. I thought it was more than enough that I needed in the beginning. If she would have stayed an hour, she would have died. Maria would have died. She would have died because she look at her now. Actually, let me make sure she's all right. Hold on. I'm not gonna show you her. She's probably hold on, almost broken her neck getting off the table. Hold on. She's sleeping. Let me close the door. Yeah, she's sleeping. Ah, I gotta tell you, man. Uh, I am. Everything's good. Everything's fucking peachy here. Um, Again, I'm leaving tomorrow. I think tomorrow or Saturday, the latest. Because tomorrow I have an appointment to do a freaking pedicure, man. What is it? Pedicure, manicure? Yeah, pedicure. It's the toes. Yeah, pedicure. I mean, I got some two fucked up teeth, but my toes are fucking pretty, bitches. I got some pretty fucking toes. I mean, for the most part, I got all my fucking teeth. I just got two teeth that maybe possibly could be pulled or fuck it. I'm 50. I'm 50 plus years old, man. And they're fucking healthy. My teeth are healthy. I just had two teeth that I should have pulled out 20, 30 years ago, and I didn't bother. I didn't think I had to impress anybody with a fucking with my teeth. But all in all, so tomorrow's a pedicure and laundry. I got to do the laundry. They're shutting off the water today at 10 p.m. They did a reschedule, so they're doing a water blackout 10 p.m. today until 10 p.m. tomorrow. And again, we got the buckets and shit. I uploaded videos thinking it was yesterday, and it was, but I got an email from the gentleman that owns this place. He says, "Hey, they switched the dates. It's not gonna be in the morning now. It's gonna be 10 p.m. Tonight until 10 p.m. tomorrow night." And I said, "Okay, thank you for letting me know." Um, I gotta tell you, man, this guy here. I mean, he even put two new fucking toilets. I don't know, one new toilet, one new sink. I mean, this guy cares about his home. This is really. He's got PLDT fiber, fiber PLDT. I think it is a this enter everything about this place is fucking nice. It's just and it's located in a really good location. I mean, it's surrounded by rice fields. Like all the houses are surrounded by fields of rice, but it's a beautiful view. That's what I might do later on. I might go live later. It'll be, yeah, I might go live later, a couple hours before sundown. It's nice, man. It's nice. But again, listen, guys, if you're in the Philippines or you're in another country, take advantage and spend your money wisely, economically. You can freaking get I'm going to get a massage from now on if I'm here or in the Philippines. They do have the blind people in the Philippines as well. Not in the Philippines, in Cebu. So right now in the province that I'm in, they have them in freaking inside the Gaisano, the metro. I call it Gaisano, but it's a metro. And I'm gonna get one every fucking Wednesday, and I get my toes done every 3 weeks. Every 3 weeks, the lady's like, "Your toes are fine. Just keep them clean. You keep, just we come in and clean them up. If I find anything, and your nails growing in a certain area, or guys, as you get older, man, you got to take care of yourself. You really got to start, being mindful and taking care of yourself, man. You can't pamper everybody, man. You cannot pamper. I'm telling you, after I talked in that forum, uh, there was a guy. I mean, there was one guy who was 74, and he said, "I'm glad." These are my last years. I may have 10, 15, maybe 20 more years. I've already lived 70 fucking years. And he goes, "And you think I'm going to waste my years not enjoying? I'm going to have more good days, at least try to have more good days than bad days." He's like, "I have more years behind me than the ones I look forward to in front of me. I look forward to another 40 years." He goes, "Well, I get it. I don't know. I hope." But he goes, "I got more years behind me. I'm not going to waste any more fucking years." So that's what I decided to do. I decided to do things a different way. I'll joke at me, like I told Circus, I'll joke about things like in the chat and stuff, but I don't want to, that's just not me anymore. It really isn't me anymore. I really want to enjoy it. I really want to enjoy it. And I was talking to Maria. Give me 1 second. I got to read something. I always got to read something. Hold on. Okie dokie. I'll check it right now. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. Show. All right. Let's see. Show. All right. I got to make sure. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Do, 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 do. All right. Thank you for your patience. Well, there's something going on because give me, and I apologize. Hold on. Something's going on. I just checked. A buddy of mine just texted me. There is no way. Something's going on. I just checked. Well, somebody just sent me a message, and I'm gonna check into this because I just checked real quick, buddy. And I did see your first comment, couple of comments, but after that, something's going on because you are top. You're like the one uh, as a moderator. So there's no way they can do that. It's got to be something going on because I can see the last comment you made, the aftershave, and that was it. So I'm gonna check into this because I've been seeing a lot of glitches, and it's the only person that can actually boot you off. Other people are semi moderators. You are a full blown moderator. So I don't think another one can take you from unless I can see it. I don't see anything erased. That's the problem. Try to comment again. See if you can comment again because I don't see anything erased. I see everything still there. Oh, there you go. See, you're there. All right, yeah, it could be a glitch. Yeah, because the ones that I have is you, Circus, and I have others. So it's impossible for them to do that. Uh, but I checked, I double checked, because you and a few others are main moderators. All the other ones can only do semi things. Ain't nobody gonna be fucking around with my moderators because we're gonna have fucking issues, man. Gonna have to take you in the back and fuck you in the ass. I don't want to have to do that. Well, no, I really would like to do that, because according to many, I'm fucking gay. The only ones that can talk about men are them. But when we talk about men and fuck around and have a good time, we're all gay. Ah, hey, oh, Big E, listen, hey, I don't know if you have time. Do you remember when me and you and the family and Maria were all hanging out in Bahal? I'll wait till you answer that, and that'll be the first question. The second question is, do you remember that little girl and that little boy that were playing guitar? The little girl had a ukulele, and the little boy was singing. And sometimes he would walk around without his sister because it's a little boy and girl, they were brother and sister. And me and you were laughing because we said, "Yo, those kids freaking sound pretty good." Yes, I am gay in a manly kind of way. It is 100. I love that Circus. That's it. I'm gay in a freaking manly kind of way. Um, and me and you were on the beach and we were joking about it. This was in 2023. Okay, I was looking in social media. These little kids are now 2 or 3 years older. Yo, can you believe they're still playing on freaking Bahal? They're still in Bahal playing. I showed it to Maria and she goes, they don't look the same. And I said, look, I went back 3 years and she goes, oh my God, I remember when you and Big E you guys gave them a tip and they were singing at the table. And I said, yeah. So Big E, you should find them and do a little video on them because, dude, that is something beautiful because we have been there and they're still there playing on that beach in Panglao and doing the ukulele singing. I think it's just cool. I think it's really cool. As you can tell, from me talking, the excitement of these kids, it was freaking awesome. And they sound way better. In the beginning, me and Biggie saw them, they were young. She was probably like 4 or 5, and he was like 7 or 8. Now he's like 11 or 12. Again, I'm throwing numbers out there because I don't know. I never asked him. And she is definitely like 8 or 9. I mean, she's older. And her ukulele skills are freaking on point, really good. I'll send you a link, Biggie, if you want to show you where they usually do it. But it's right there on the beach where you had me try that balut with April. Dude, there was no way I could. And I said, "Oh shit, those are those kids that me and Big E were fucking around, like getting them to sing." Because it was fucking awesome, man. I mean, and your kids were like on the next to them, and they were dancing, bro. It was just a nice moment. I was thinking about you when I saw the video, and I was showing it to Maria, and she goes. It took her a second. She goes, "No, those don't look." I said, "Maria, because this was 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago." 2023, hold on, 2023, 24. Yeah, almost 3 years ago. So they're going to be growing. They're not going to be the same kids. And then she saw when the video, like I said prior, she's like, oh yeah, those are them. So I do remember that and a lot of other things that the Irish. Oh man, if you see Evan, tell him I said, hey, you the Chocolate Hill. Of course, listen, we we all had a good time, man. My my really best experiences were in 2019 and 2023, and they were two different. It was I had some female friends that I spent time with at that time, and that's when I ended up meeting Maria. I think it was 2000, no, 2017. I met Maria. Yeah, 2017. I met Maria. And in 2019, I was hanging out with a few other chicks, and we had a really good time. The things that we did, I should have taken more video back then. That's why now I take videos for everything, just to catalog my like shit that I do. It's just a great time. In 2023, when I went with the family, the freaking the Ratata family, um, to Bahal. We went to Bahal. We went to we went to Chocolate Hills. We just had a really good time, man. We just really had a good time, and we hung out. I mean, every time we hung out, it was just a good time. My kids send you weekly songs, if you recall. Oh my God, yeah! And you know what song I love the best? There was a farmer had a dog, and Nico was his name. Oh, and KKO and KKO and KKO and Nico was his name. Oh, I'm telling you, those chitlins. Oh, I remember where you're the older chitlin. She got me eating freaking spicy worms, man. She's like, Nico, you want to try this? And I said, girl, get the package, man. Get that package. Let's eat it. And she's like, they're spicy. And we were eating dried spicy worms, man. I'm telling you, we had a really good freaking time. And every morning I'd wake up and Biggie was downstairs, like I said before, and he's making sure the kids, he's downstairs. He talks to them. They were getting ready for school. April was downstairs. And they're cooking breakfast. April always made me that. And Big E, dude, Big E makes a killer fucking coffee. He uses, again, I never used it, but he uses this little kettle. And April's like, Nico. I said, what? And she's like, you want coffee? I said, yeah, I want coffee. And she would make, I mean, hers was strong. His wanted to grow. He wanted me to turn into freaking Bigfoot with so much hair, like a freaking bear. I mean, it was so strong, but it was good. He's like, there's no other way to make coffee, Nico. There's no other way to make coffee. And then Biggie's like, I'll get you to eat freaking balloon. He got me to eat it. I take a bite, but I couldn't do it. But he did. He said, by the time I'm done, you're gonna be dancing on that stage. And then Biggie had me competing fucking a drinking contest, which we won. Which we won. Biggie's like, get up there, bro. Get up there. You got this, man. I mean, I told him it takes time for me to get out of the comfort zone. And, I just got in, and when I did the competition, he goes, "Oh, that's my boy right there." And he's taking. I mean, we had a good time, and it was great. And then he got me to eating balut. What else? What was the other thing that he helped? Like uh, there was something else that he got me into that crock pot. No, not the crock pot. What are those things called, Biggie? The dumplings with the juices. Every time you take a bite, uh, the fucking fluids just come out of that shit. And the sea urchins. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, dude, those sea urchins are good. See, I can. It's funny. I can eat the sea urchins, but I can't eat balut. No, no, no. Oh yes, fun. I even remember getting you someone, and oh man, listen to this, man. He got me this girl. Well, no, let me. There's no hiding shit with me and Big E. Well, for the 2 days we were in Makati, right? Big E got me this chick to give me a massage, and he was trying. The first chick he was trying to get. Was trying to get to, like, not trying. He was like, hey, my buddy's, looking to get some, some work done, some massaging, maybe a little extra. She didn't want my shit. She wanted to fuck the shit out of Big E, man. I still got that picture, Big E, when she was trying to freaking, you were trying, and he was doing it the right way. He was trying to get her attention towards me. He wasn't having me, man. She wanted fucking, and she was a cute one, man. She must have been like 26, 25, 26, maybe. I got the picture of him sitting at the table with us, and I was making a video, but then I said, let me take a picture. She was not even digging me at all. She wanted fucking Big E, man. uh, oh, man. No, listen. And when I got off that plane, Biggie's like, dude, you look like shit. He had a sign. He had a he went to the airport and he had a sign and he said, I swear the sign. You ready? The sign says, hold on, hold on. Oh, that's hold on. Wait, I want to make sure I say this right because the word always comes out wrong. Nico the undesirable, right? So he had a sign, and I walked out and I said, "What the fuck's that sign for?" He goes, "Well, I was told that you were never going to make it into the Philippines." So he had a sign, Nico the undesirable. And then of course he we got we took the transportation back to the hotel, um and then he went to the second chick, and the second chick's like, all right, yeah, I'll fuck him, yeah, yeah. And I'm like, Biggie, I just got off the plane, like, we just hanging out here. He's like, bro, ain't no better time than the present. But then I said, well, how about I think about it? So we went out to eat in this place. It's like it was right across down the street. I think, yeah, down the street. It looked like another Irish bar. It definitely was an Irish or a Scottish bar. Correct me if I'm wrong, Biggie, or was it a Mexican restaurant? I can't remember because it just looked really nice. Um, and then that chick kept walking by, and Biggie's, yo, she really wants you. So I took her back to the room. Um, but Biggie, no, Biggie didn't like the other lady. It's nothing wrong with her. Biggie's like, I'm not interested. I didn't come here to fuck around at this moment. I just came here to just, get to you. And then we got up. And then when we got out the plane in Cebu, Lord and behold, all his children were there. Freaking, I mean, his girls were there, his wives were there. I mean, it was just a beautiful thing, man. They didn't even have to do that, man. They picked me up at the airport. They were like, no, and I was like, girls. It was just beautiful. In the cantina, it was Mexican. There you go. It was a nice place. And me and Biggie were fucking pounding down fucking a couple of drinks, and then after that, he sent me to my room with the chicken head. It was, and she was. Let me tell you something. Makati's not for the weak. There's some fine ass women. And once that sun goes down, bro, it's pussy time. I'm telling you right now, that's pussy time. It's definitely enjoying time. But for the most part, like I said, we had a really good time, man. And not everything. And there is one thing that I want to address, because there's this big confusion about foreigners like hanging out together. There is nothing, not one single thing that Biggie ever threw at me that I could have easily said no. I haven't drank for 10 months. I'm taking 1 year absence. I haven't drank in about 3.5 minutes. So, I mean, I want to try that 1 year thing. No, I'm just joking. I know. I had a couple of drinks, I think, the other day. Just again, I don't like that. Just a couple. But that's good, man. You should be proud of that, man. You should be proud. Can I quit? If you ask me why I drink because it's a habit. I don't need. There's no reason why I need to drink. None. I don't drink to get drunk. I've never drunk. I don't walk around like a fucking slush, getting in fights and being stupid. So do I need it? No. It's just a custom. Some people smoke, and it's just a habit. And, would it be beneficial for me to stop? Of course it would. I mean, I'm not an abuser. I used to be like 10 or 15 years ago, not anymore. Have there been instances that I have had a little too many? Well, yeah. I mean, but it's not like they're like 6 to 8 months, a year in between. I mean, I don't remember the last time that I got hammered, anything like that. Nothing like that. Uh, you're on the 10-minute plan. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying, but I'm trying, bro. Everywhere I go, I meet people, travelers, expats. Probably met about 50 or more on YouTube as well. Everywhere, and that is true. Well, let me. I almost forgot, Biggie. Biggie never asked me to do something that I was uncomfortable. He never put me in any position. Well, he's tried to put me in other positions, with the baby oil, but that's a different story. We'll talk about that another time. Um, he has never put me in a position where I had to say yes to things like, come on, man. No, this is what I like about certain people. Like, I respect about Biggie, and I respect about a few other people. There are people that try to force it on you, and he never does. He's like, dude, you don't have to. I'm just giving you, I'm just looking out for you, maybe something that you might like. He didn't once, like when he got me that chick, he was talking to that chick. He wasn't trying to fucking buy her. He's like, I'll give you 5,000 pesos so you can suck his dick. No, He's like, hey, my friend here just got off a long flight. He's looking to get comfortable. You look like his type. Or Nico, like that. Or Nico, if you see anything, I said, right now, dude, I'm just hungry, man. I just want to get like a couple of drinks and maybe have a fucking bite to eat. And that's what we did. And so I just wanted to point that out because there's a lot of people out there fucking spreading unnecessary. Well, they're gonna spread whatever they spread, like fucking jam on a bread or fucking peanut butter on a piece of bread. They'll spread it any way they want it. No, not one person in that since 2017 that I've met has put me in a position, has ever made me do anything. And that's the kind of relationship me and him have. He doesn't throw it on a fucking plate and says, "Come on, man, you're here. You're supposed to do this." He actually tries to bring out the better version that he sees out, and he encourages it in different ways. That's all. And I mean, and I respect that. I respect that about people. Instead of talking shit about me and saying, "Hey, look at you, man. You look like you're fucking dying." He encourages to bring out the best out of people, and I like that. Like when I talk to Flying Circus, we talk outside, of course, of YouTube, and he's another one. John S is another one. He's like, yo, and then I got another guy that just started talking to me. And these are people that are in YouTube, and I won't share other ones because they don't need, they like, yeah, I don't want people knowing shit like that, because I'm just having fun on YouTube. And they reach out to me. They're like, bro, I like when you did this. I like, be careful with this. I like that, because it's to me, it's the building block of friendship. People really want to see you in better position. Those are the ones you spend the energy on. You don't spend the energy on people that are trying to drag you down. That all they have to do is say, all they do is talk about how negative. There's not one person. If there is, I'd like to meet them and see what happened. There's not one person that I met in the Philippines that can say Nico's a fucking asshole. He's a big piece of shit. I don't like him. Well, only the peanut gallery don't like me because they don't know nothing about me. They don't ever take the time to get to know the real person. So yeah, I got to tell you, I'm very grateful for the opportunities that I've had to meet the family, Biggie's family, and we'll see again. Meeting friggin' Flying Circus and the friends that I have made outside of YouTube. We exercise together, and I was guys, listen, I am not gonna lie. Big E's exercises are not for the fucking. It is no joke. He gave me the benefit of the doubt, and I said, Big E, remember, bro, I got one eye, man. I wasn't even trying to make excuses. He goes, I know your equilibrium is off. I was almost ready to vomit and pass out. Bro, this guy was no joke. He was balls to the wall, fucking. See, this is what makes me laugh. A lot of these people, like, yeah, I'll go out to Big E, fucking, just because he's 6'7", fucking, he does a little, guys, I, I'm telling you, man, I am not that bad out of shit. Well, compared to him, I'm fucking dead. I'm like, I should be in a fucking nursing home the way he fucking exercises. I mean, he does these things, man, on a timer and jumping and then the ropes and bro, he had me fucking. I did half and I was done. I was just done, man. I was just no, man. No. But you know what? I learned a lot by what the shit he does and how he did it. I learned how to implement a lot of those things in my exercises. And when I was in the gym in Florida, he would give me more exercise. He's like, yo, that's the machine. Remember, Nico, we do it this way. And I started seeing better and bigger results with help. You cannot live in this world. You could, but I'm not that guy to live in this world and be a lonely fucking island living fucking person that just sits in one little corner of a fucking world and doesn't want anything to do with anybody. You can't live in this world without positive aura around you. You will have toxicity, but you can't live in this world alone. You can't. As we had a lot of experience, even at oh man, he told me when I got, it wasn't even 3 days, 3 or 4 days, I was already in Cebu. He had me go to the freaking hospital. He's like, okay, let's get the blood work done. He checked the blood work. He goes, I thought it was going to look worse than this, but no, you're good on this, and this. We need to improve on this and this and this. He went out and freaking, this is what you're going to do. You're going to be on this diet. You're going to be on a fasting. Let me tell you, everything went in a good direction. We had amazing lunch, and he's about 6'5". Also, he's just as tall. Wow. 6'3" next to you. I'm so no. Let me tell you, not many people are fucking. The only person that I know is probably as tall as Big E is Mick Fisher, bro. These two motherfuckers are tall. My buddy is 6'4". Only Latino that I know, and really good friend of mine in Massachusetts was 6'4". And these guys tower. So yeah, I don't think Big E's 6'7". I think he's like 6'8", man. And there's no freaking these guys are not 6'7", 6'8", and they're sloppy. They keep their frame very well, pretty well framed, man. So I gotta tell you, man, you gotta give credit where credit is due, and I thank Big E, and I thank everybody that I have met and still talk, like we still talk outside of YouTube, uh, for some really good advice and good guidance. Believe me, you can't, and I'll say it again, you cannot function in the world without being a person that is in a pack. You have to be in a pack. You know what I mean? You have to be in a pack. Be around good people. I had lunch with Kevin. Let's see, I had lunch with Kevin and Billy Jack, tall dudes. Oh, see, Kevin, I never met, but I heard Kevin's tall. I heard Kevin's like 6'4". I think he's 6'4". I mean, I know Kevin's tall. Mick is 6'6". I'm 6'7". I think Ricky is about uh 6'4". He seems quite tall. Oh yes, Ricky's tall. Yeah, and I heard that Ricky is tall. I think what takes away from tall people, and again, people don't realize how tall they are, is the weight factor. It like I thinned out and I look totally different. Uh and I think Ricky would also, if once you thin out, not just the Rickies, I'm talking all these guys. A lot of, I mean, I'm still a big guy, but I can imagine how different people look. Because let me tell you something. I saw when I spoke to uh, Big E, and then I met Big E, and then I saw him still exercising, and we exercised out, and then I started going and doing I started doing the walking and doing. I went in a different direction, and it's not because I wasn't grateful. It's just the exercise that Big E does is it's like prime time. Um, I saw Big E losing more weight, dude. He just looked taller. It's just the impression that it gives you, you know. No, Kevin is about 5'9". Captain, really, he's about 6'2". I'd say I met him. He's a great. See, I thought Kevin was taller. I really thought he was taller because everybody said he was tall. So again, I never met him. I've only met, like I said, a few other people, but no, I never met. I heard Kevin was just tall. Let me turn on the stove. I got a few more minutes. I'm gonna do just an hour. I just wanted to come in and share that I think Maria almost died from a massage, and Nico had a really good freaking sciatic nerve attack, which is good. Not an attack. There you go. Stove's on. Okay, stove's on. I didn't get an attack. It was more like it's been bothering me. And again, it's a military injury. Um, and unfortunately, it bothered me. It started to bother me here, and the massage worked it out. So far, I don't. I mean, I'm feeling a lot better. I had a better night's sleep. I haven't had any issues so far on my back. So far, so good. Um, but yeah, for the most part, I wanted to say thank you all. Thank all of you. And if you get the time, man, get a massage. Get a massage. Yeah, so that's what Don. See, that's what people say about me. If I Well, Biggie can describe me better because I'm not articulate. Biggie, if you were to describe me, how would you describe me? Because people say I look. Again, this is what speculation. I'd rather not speculate on myself. People say I look like a linebacker. I got a good frame. I'm not as big as what they thought. I'm not a little skinny guy, but I'm overall just a big guy, Don C. I got big fucking hands. Like Big E's hands are big, and I can actually shake his hand. I mean, his hands are still bigger than mine. But to describe myself, I really couldn't. I hear people say he's just a big guy, and I'm not this like sloppy, and I don't want to disrespect anybody. I'm not a sloppy guy, Don. See, like I still got what do you call that? Like I can still move. I'm very agile. But if you saw me, you're like, damn, that motherfucker's not that tiny. I thought that nigga was skinny. Like, no, I'm not skinny by any means. But my frame doesn't do me any justice. Most of the extras that I have met personally were wonderful. The DV, hold on, it always blocks the DV. You see, it's not normal. The deviation. Oh, let me look because it blocks. I don't know why. On. Hold on. Cancel right here. What was I going to tell you? It always blocks the little dollar sign on freaking StreamYard. It's blocking it. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? It says here. It says the deviation. I'm going to say that. I think that's the word that we see on YouTube is not normal. Now, it is true. I hear it's very very different. It is very different, but you really got to take it. You got to take it like a grain of salt. You got to it's either something that you can work with or not. This not every foreigner that I meet is someone that I want to hang out with. I can tell you right now, not every foreigner that I meet is that foreigner that I want to hang out with. And I'm sure people have said that about me. You know what I mean? That's fine, but I can't do it. I personally can't. There's many people that are very toxic. They're very rude, very disrespectful. A lot of them come here because they know that they feel, not that they know, they feel that they can do whatever the hell they want with people, and they can be disrespectful, do whatever the hell they want to do, and it's all fun and games, and it's all fun and games, and it's not, and it's not all fun and games. It really isn't. A lot of these guys, Viggy gave me some advice. He says, Nico, you should do this. You should, this is my opinion. You shouldn't be like this. You should do this. And I got to tell you, I'll be honest with you. I am not one of those people that and I'm being honest. I'm not one of those people that you can turn around and everything's fucking peachy. It's not. That's not me. I don't disrespect people. I don't go out there and find reasons to drink and be an asshole. I just don't do that. And Biggie's like, yeah, but and it's true. Biggie's like, you can't go through life thinking that this is like this and that. We're all people that we should know. You should try to always socialize. And I socialize. It's just I'm a different kind of breed. I just don't. My trust is earned, and a lot of these guys, they're out there fucking drinking, and yeah, they're living their own lives and having a great time, but a lot of them don't care who they drag into the mess, and that's just not me. I was talking about that guy, Vitelli, that other fucking pervert there, freaking Indumagete, that freaking just got kicked out, freaking being undesirable. All these guys that they're like, oh yeah, they're all good guys. They're all in perverts fucking channels. They're all perverts hanging out with perverts. And you are, and will be judged by the company you carry. Unfortunately, And I like to hang like when I hang out with Big E. The only thing people can say about Big E in my eyes is the fact that they're not happy because of his lifestyle. Okay, I met a few others. I met Mick Fisher. I think Mick Fisher's a great person. I don't know much about the guy, but I think he's a great person. Would I hang out with him? Yeah, I'd hang out with him. But I think we're definitely different. He's more conservative. I'm more like, fuck that. Let's jump off the goddamn Eiffel Tower right now, butt naked. I don't think he would do that. I'm pretty sure, for 100% sure, that Biggie will oil me up and say, "Do you want to go oiled or not oiled?" Biggie would be like, "Do you want to go? You want to go this way or that way, bro? Let's make it exciting. Which way do you want to fucking go, Nico?" And again, not everybody I meet is going to be like that. So to each their own. But I am going to let me see. I'm going to let you all go. You guys have been nothing but freaking fabulous. You guys take care. Thank you for sharing at least the time that you have shared, whether it's 10 minutes, half hour, an hour. Guys, thumb it up, thumb it down. God bless you all. Big E, always a pleasure. I'm hoping that we can fix this problem with the messages. I'm hoping it's fixed. I'm going to go in there on my laptop, make a few adjustments, and make sure everything's on the up and up. Guys, all have a great time. If you get a chance to get a massage, you're in another country or even in your hometown, because the US is still going to be pricey. But I'm going to make sure that I continue. I'm going to continue doing the pedicure, and I'm going to continue doing the massages in the VA over there, or just find it and enjoy it. Because guys, we're getting older and we need to pamper ourselves and take care of ourselves a lot better than what we do now. Because a lot of you motherfuckers ain't taking care of yourself. The only thing that's taking care of you, and most of you guys, is your mouths with the shit that all they do is on YouTube. Try to live a better life, a better, happier life. Take care. God bless. Be safe. Out, bitches. Mabuhay, bitches. Adios.